to you live from the Comedy Store. How you guys doing today? This is a new episode of Kill Tony. Let's give it up for Tony Hinchcliffe.
Fuck yeah.
What's up, boo-boo, baby?
Another beautiful day. We have a new set, everybody. Give it up for that, right?
Yeah.
Somebody went to Chinatown over the weekend and donated a bunch of cool things to the set.
Wow.
It was me. I went to Chinatown and bought some things, including this fake sword for a few bucks, and all these things were $1 each.
Really?
Yeah, except for this one. I asked, I thought it was really cool, and it was hanging from the ceiling, so it was the one thing that I went up to the Chinese cashier, and I'm like, hey, what's that one mean? And she goes, roast, a barbecue roast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm like, I gotta have that. That one was $10. Wow. Thank you. Worth it. Spare no expense here at Death Squad's Kill Tony.
I'm mad that you didn't invite me to Chinatown. That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
And I also look at these things right now as big punching bags because I'm having a horrible day today.
Oh, yeah.
It's by mail day. I check my mail every 2 months, and today was that day, and it's just an awful day. It's one of the worst days, but it's better to do it all at once than have it spread out for 2 months, right?
What would you say was your bill to paycheck ratio?
It was more like court, you're supposed to be there, oops, you didn't be there, shit like that.
Okay.
And like, oh yeah, license plates, and oh yeah, driver's licenses and stuff.
Whoa, wow.
Like, it was like all the worst shit ever.
Yeah, I check my mail every day.
You shouldn't do that. Just do it like me.
It seems like it would be really stressful if I did that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I want to punch all these things so much.
Well, no punching, because you know who's here to make sure nobody gets out of control.
Tiffany Haddish is here.
Whoa.
Look at that. What the hell?
Queef Latifah.
Is that pajamas?
No, it's some jumpers.
Oh,
hell yeah. Thank goodness our head of security is here.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only The Iron Patriot. As always, in the house.
I believe he's doing his against anyone who would threaten our way of life. I am the Iron Patriot.
Yeah. That's one of his many awkward catchphrases. Can you give us another one?
For every life you save, there's a million new ways to die. That's enough. You only get one day. Tomorrow belongs to me.
You really have no idea where that microphone is. I think you need to take just a half a step backwards.
I speak out of my banana.
I think it's pretty funny.
That the mic stand's just going to get knocked over at any point. Blatantly. Oh wow, look.
Okay.
It's what I imagine like a blind boy's locker room.
Is that broken already?
It doesn't feel like it's very stable.
Just let go of it for a second. There you go. It's completely stable. Stop touching it. Stop touching it and don't take any steps forward. I noticed now, because I've been watching, I have a good angle on it. I've noticed the last week that we've had your own mic stand that every time you say something you get excited and you start walking forward with your palm out in front of you with that light.
I need to be careful.
Hell yeah.
I heard he had a song that he wanted to.
Oh yeah, you sent in some type of track. He wanted to do a song to get things started. So put your hands together for the Iron Patriot, everybody. Get that loaded up. Okay, here we go.
Cause I'm still fine. Can't pay my rent, cause all my money's spent. But that's okay, cause I'm alright. Gotta put a tank of gas in my new E-Class. But that's alright, cause I'm alright. Got everything in my mama's name. But I'm hood rich, la la la. But you clock, please, you're gonna shine. Instead, mama got friends, baby girl, that's right. You're a #1 star, and we gon' ride and go straight to the mall and tear down the inside. Do that Prada, Gucci, full-length leather. Burber's cool little Gucci sweater. 20 inches, pop my feather. The Birdman, daddy, I fly in any weather. Alligator suit, flying on the jet, T-Rex is so fly. #1 in the Most of these cars, I am that nigga. We will ride with the power in the middle. It's fresh, it's rough, and we like brothers. We shine like paint, baddie, it's our summer. Gator boots with the green that Gucci suit. Ain't got no job, but I'll stay sharp. Can't pay my rent, cause I'm a money spent. But that's okay, cause I'll still fly. That's it, brother. You can take it off now.
Oh my
Guys,
God.
give it up for the Iron Patriot.
Wow. Yeah.
I wanted to show that I can rap, I can get down with the brothers. Because I did Stop in the Name of Love by Supreme, but that was kind of white boy, so I want to show I can get down with some soul too.
I can tell you're really out of breath in that thing. Either that or you're choking up after saying the N-word with Tiffany Haddish in the room. You're gonna wake up the little temptress back there. First of all right.
That was really amazing.
That was awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate
Put your
it.
hands over the bases. I was expecting there to be, I was expecting when I heard that hit song from the late 90s, that it would be like an Iron Patriot version of the rap. What I love about you, Patriot, is that you didn't even do that. You just said the actual lyrics to the actual song. But only the first two verses. He cuts it out before the third verse because you don't have that memorized. Right?
Yeah. I should have done a Bones Thugs and Harmony. I saw you like a song like that. I saw one of your routines.
Yeah, thank you. One of my routines. Okay. But one of the things that I love the most, though, is before this, he goes, "Hey, I sent a track in. I emailed the track to the show. I'm going to do a rap." And I asked him out at the top of the stairway, not even 10 minutes ago, when he brought it up, and I go, "I just out of curiosity, how long is that?" He goes, 90 seconds. Now, I got to tell you, Patriot, I don't know if that body armor suit has a watch on it, but that was not 90 seconds.
I didn't want you to cut me off, Tony. I was scared you're going to think it's too long and cut me off.
Do you ever say the N-word when you're not in the suit?
No. I'm around a lot of black people on Hollywood Boulevard. It'd be very dangerous.
You got that right.
I love it.
But, they don't know what color I am, so I guess it doesn't matter. Because you could say that you're black, so they might think I'm black.
There is no way they're going to think you're black, Patriot. You are the whitest sounding guy ever. I love...
You might even be Asian, actually.
I first came here 4 years ago because people always told me I looked like Pauly Shore. And I went and talked to Dean, and he said I did look like Pauly Shore, but Pauly Shore doesn't do any movies, so he doesn't need a stand-in.
Good idea on the costume.
Yeah, exactly. Now we see why you cover yourself from head to toe.
But he said I look better looking than Pauly. I'm not that bad.
Hell yeah, the Iron Weasel, everybody.
Yeah.
All right, I'm already. He has me pumped up to get this thing started. You guys ready to bring up our two awesome guests tonight, huh? So excited about this. I guess first I'll bring up a writer from Comedy Central's The Burn and The Howard Stern Show and many other great things. One of my funniest friends, paid regular comedian. Put your hands together for the very funny Benji Aflalo. It's here. Oh yeah. He ignores the Patriots high five and comes right in for the shakes. There you go. Benji Aflalo. And why don't we, with no hesitation, bring up the second guest as well. You know this guy from both hit television shows like Saturday Night Live and Mad TV. Another extremely, extremely funny friend of mine. I'm so happy to have him here. Put your hands together for one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. The one and only Jeff Richards, everybody. Live in the flesh. He's here. Fuck yes.
Fuck yes.
He's a master impressionist.
I'm number one.
That's his impression of me, though. Don't judge him by that one. Fuck yeah. I'm excited to have you guys here. What do you think so far? What do you think of the Patriots routine tonight?
It's great. Yeah, I liked it. Did you make that suit?
I commissioned a sculptor to make it a year and a half ago in Norway.
Have you thought about doing some touch-up to it? Because it's sort of...
Well, he sent it dirty. He wanted to look battle-worn.
Oh, that's one way to sell a shit suit.
I did touch up the
Hey, you want a brand new suit or you want a suit that looks like you've already been in battle, baby? That'll be $6,000.
Yeah, he was
dumbass.
trying too lazy,
No.
yeah.
Your neck
speaker
wrapper
is in your stomach or something?
What?
Why is the microphone on your stomach?
Well, I have a speaker in my chest, and I can't mic my mouth because it's underneath. I got a speaker on my chest. It needs to be down low because the sound's coming out here.
We're gonna find out that he's actually a little person this whole time. Two of them are like on each other's like shoulders.
This is what Brad Williams, Nick Novicki, and alright. Anyway. It's a midget joke, you get it. Fuck yeah, the Patriot is in the house. It's all happening. So you guys know what we're doing on this, right? We're talking to people.
Comics do a minute, and we're supposed to give them advice on them?
Well, you can give them advice, you can give them feedback, you can do anything. You can talk about who they are, we can talk to them for a couple minutes, you know. It's very unorthodox.
Alright, I'm down.
Sure.
What have you been up to lately, Jeff? Anything crazy?
Just finished my album,
Oh yeah.
Jeff Richards' Greatest Hits.
That's right. And at the end of this evening's show, he's going to be closing it out with an exclusive first-time release here on Death Squad's Kill Tony.
Wow.
Him and his band are going to one-man band, John. So that's exciting.
But we haven't done it yet, John.
What's that?
I said we haven't done it yet.
Well, there you go.
I don't think it's exciting.
Save your applause. Well, awesome. Fuck yeah. Very excited about that and that. What do you guys say we get it started, get some comedians up here, huh? Alright, well, I pull out of the magical bucket. Many, many people signed up. And let's do it. Your first comedian tonight. Dean Barrage. Talking about gateway drugs. Fuck yeah, welcome, Dean.
So they say that marijuana is a gateway drug, but it's kind of really just the first drug. It's sort of like saying breast milk is a gateway beverage. I was eating garlic the other day. I'm kind of freaking out. I was eating garlic yesterday, fresh garlic, and it burned. Pretty sure I know what that means. Might be a vampire. Any Game of Thrones fans out there? You watch that show? Yeah, that show should probably be called Dudes Get Their Dicks Chopped Off. There's a lot of castration in that show. It's a bit much sometimes for me. I think that encyclopedias should have little samples of Snapple under the cover. I joined Instagram like a month ago. I'm still waiting for my weed in the mail. People are afraid they don't want to die alone. I think dying alone is bad. But that's probably better than a lot of people dying in big groups all the time. That's all I got.
There you go. Dean Barrage.
What do you think about that, Tony?
Well, you weren't really talking into the microphone, Dean. That thing there is a sound amplification system. It really helps. I wanted to interrupt through your whole thing, but I didn't want to, you know.
Is there a smaller person inside of you?
Somehow the Iron Patriot's mic is louder than yours. I mean, we can hear him clear. Well, it's because you weren't talking into it. You had it down below your chest.
Talking to the mic. Got it.
There you go. Yeah, it's sort of a big deal. Some funny things in there, man. I like the Instagram joke. That's fun. I like how it's interesting. Most comedians like to, like start with a laugh. You're very patient. I mean, the last few were the best ones. Like I felt like you opened. I don't know. Jeff Richards.
Hi everybody, I'm Jeff Richards. Yeah, you gotta keep the mic up a little bit. But I missed most of it because of that. You got a Brent Morin thing going, which is exciting. It's very hip right now. Conan O'Brien. Yeah, like I missed most of the set. I couldn't hear it.
Right here.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's just one of those situations where your microphone was so far away from your mouth that it was just hard to pay attention to it. And I guess
I would say this.
I guess
though,
we all learned something here tonight.
And maybe like, because as you were doing, like when you would get to the punchline, you would start to already look down to the next joke. You
How
maybe
many
sell
times-
it more, look out more. The
How
crowd.
many times have you done stand-up?
This is my 4th time.
He's only done it 4 times.
Yeah, there you go. Put your hands together for it.
I think
You learned a big one tonight with the mic.
the mic's important, and I don't. Do you consider yourself like a one-liner comic? Is that the kind of?
Not really, but a lot of my other shit wasn't. I think it was fun.
Yeah, I'd say you might also benefit from just winging it. You know, because you seem like you could be really funny, but your jokes are very vulnerable, and some of them were kind of okay. But I would go on stage and just try to talk about what you really want to, what might just come out naturally, and see where
And
that.
you have an everyman kind of thing, you know, like your voice is sort of like a, you know, you could be a plumber if you wanted to.
Yeah, you're not an awkward.
You know, I mean,
What are you talking about, John?
You don't seem like an awkward one-liner type of person. I feel like you would like beat me
You know,
up in
because
high school.
you kind of talk like
Go for it.
this, kind of like,
Yeah.
and
Normally they're softer. But yeah, there you go. There he goes. Dean Peruch, everybody. At BPACGGG, or is that 999?
That's not even a real Twitter account.
Oh my god. What, did you think that you had to have Twitter to do the show?
Hey, how do you guys feel about castration jokes? It's kind of painful to hear. Do you think it's funny? Do you like them? You know, the Game of Thrones thing he did?
You know, I've watched a few episodes of Game of Thrones. I really haven't seen any penises come
Yeah.
off yet. What, is that something that happens later?
Yeah, from the last season.
Oh, wow. God, that sort of ruins it for me. That's why, alright. Well, that's it, one comedian down, everybody. Hey, at Vinny Fastline, talking about creepy. Just says creepy.
Sup? Yes, I am creepy. Very creepy. I don't get laid much. I didn't get laid much back in college either, actually. You know, I was so used to all my roommates, like, fucking chicks all the time, like, listening to them fall asleep to that now I need to put porn on to fall asleep. You know what I mean? And like, I don't have any roommates, so I gotta knock on my neighbor's door, like, hey, can you guys fuck a little bit louder? I'm trying to get some sleep around here. Weird dude. I don't know. So when I get laid once, they don't want to sleep with me again. I can't figure out why. I don't know why. But maybe it's probably because, I don't know, I go cross-eyed when I fuck. Just me? All right. Crushing. 1 minute of jokes. I want to have kids though one day. I want to have kids. I want to have children. Talk about my experiences growing up as a child. You know what I mean? I want to talk about that. I realize I can't talk about music generation. Like, you can't do that. You know, because like my dad used to listen to classics like The Temptations. You know, my grandpa, Frank Sinatra. Like, what am I supposed to tell my kids, grandkids? This right here is a classic by Lil Wayne.
There you go, he's hit his minute by that meowing cat in 60 seconds.
Well, you
Yeah.
definitely talked into the mic.
Yeah, that's a huge improvement. Fuck yeah.
Now, why is Pete Corcione doing this under separate name, I wonder? You know, Pete?
At PDC.
Now, how real are we supposed to be with, like, do open micers ever freak out on you for doing
No, that's
that?
what the Iron Patriot's for. He's the head of security. We can say whatever we want, and in 2.5 minutes after that, he's going to be right on top of the guy.
Like, probably on his back.
By the way, for those of you that don't know, the Iron Patriot can't see where he's going. He can only walk at 90-degree angles. He takes the bus here because he can't sit down. In his suit, he can't sit down. He can't take off his suit, and it's extremely hot in this suit. It's 40 pounds worth of... What's it made out of?
Fiberglass.
There you go. 40 pounds of fiberglass, which is... Alright.
Is that like the pink stuff that you put in your attic?
No. But I live in
Insulation.
Is that made of cotton candy?
Maybe.
How dirty is it? Like, you sweat in there, you can't dry clean that, so you're disgusting.
I have a moisture management undersuit.
A moisture management undersuit.
Is it women's clothing?
Yes.
A moisture management undersuit?
Yes.
What are those ever used for? Other than people?
Triathlon people. Athletes like me.
So you pee and poop in that thing?
Now I make sure to go before I leave. so I don't have any problems when I get here.
Do you poop Lego pieces?
I don't know.
What we did learn last week about him, by the way, is that he also has a little bit of a foot fetish for the ladies.
Oh, that's right.
He likes ladies' feet.
Do you like that porn star Brandy Bell?
I don't think we all know who porn stars are by name like you do, Iron
Or
Patriot.
Jenna Hayes?
I love Jenna Hayes.
Yeah, she's adorable.
She's got nice feet.
Oh,
Nice
wow.
feet. Yes.
Never looked at her feet before.
Yes, you did. You're lying.
No. No, I'm more of a vagina, boobs, and face kind of guy.
You think people will call you a pervert? You're scared to say it. You like feet.
No, feet are gross, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, people call people like that a pervert for reasons. His feet are creepy. It's the dirtiest,
Yeah.
weirdest part of
I should
somebody's
have never
body.
admitted it. Now people think I'm a pervert.
No, it's great. People think you're the Iron Patriot, a ruler of American defenses.
For someone who's so into moisture management, I wouldn't think feet would be your thing.
Well, I like all parts of the woman's body. That's not the only thing I like. I mean, it's just a beautiful thing when you see the beautiful arch on a woman's foot and the toes all nice and straight.
If a girl's flat-footed, is that a turn
No,
on?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
You'll send her home?
If the face is real cute, maybe. But no, I don't know. It's just that's a hard thing to get by because the arch is so pretty. Don't you like the arch?
Yeah.
Do you like the smell of a dirty foot, like on a woman?
No, I like it to be clean. I don't like it to be dirty.
So it's not like dirty panties when you smell dirty panties, where it kind of turns you on.
No. Only dirty if it's mud wrestling.
You're into mud wrestling?
Yeah.
Mud and feet.
I'm jealous of you, Red Man, because you got to go to the Playboy Mansion this week. I always dreamed of skinny dipping in the grotto with the bunnies.
Do you take good care of your feet? You take good care of your feet too?
Yeah, I try to clip them and buff them up and everything.
Do you involve feet when you're having sex? Like, do girls put feet in your butt or something?
I will. I'll massage them during a good movie.
Have you ever had a girl put her foot in your butt?
No, I don't do the kinky stuff like that.
You know, if you're doing a girl doggy style, she can sort of reach her heel around and put it in your ass.
Oh, really?
That's what I've heard.
What do you like?
I don't. I'm pretty formal. I'm a Republican Jew, so nothing too crazy.
Missionary.
Lots of missionary.
Yeah.
We should probably. I don't remember your jokes now.
Yeah,
I kind of remember. Okay, you did the one. I wouldn't do the one about your parents and that little Wayne thing. That's the most tired premise ever. That we have this and my parents had that. It's like so tired, especially using the music analogy. I just throw that away.
He has a nice personality. Seems like get over on the audience.
It also seems like you're pushing the weird thing too hard. At first glance, I don't think you're weird. You're like a smiley guy. So all of a sudden, when you're going into how weird you are, it's like you're forcing it on us. Because at first, everyone's like, "Well, you don't seem weird." And then
yeah,
when
you
tell
started
us
off
you're
with, yeah, I'm creepy, but it seems like you're...
you want to be creepy for the
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah, you seem very clean cut.
Right.
Pretty creepy. I'm pretty creepy.
What's,
Well, then you
what's
got to
so
really
creepy
dig a little
about you?
deeper here.
What's the punchline again? What does it end up getting to?
Now I gotta knock on the neighbor's door, but like, can you guys fuck a little bit louder? I'm trying to sleep around here.
Maybe
A lot of
we're at
math
night
to that.
catch.
Yeah, I don't really know if that's creepy. Like, I mean, that's like...
This guy fucks feet. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like that. And you're like, you have nothing even close to feet fucking.
Right.
That's creepy. Otherwise, you might not actually be creepy. You might be saying you're creepy for a laugh.
Unless that's where he wants to get eventually in that whole creep thing. I mean, if that's you.
Yeah, do you want to be a creep?
I don't want to be. I just naturally am sometimes.
Do you think it's something you can't
Maybe
suppress?
it's not necessarily creepy. Maybe it's just like I don't get laid.
I have dried cum
That's
on
LA.
you. You don't.
There you go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Fuck hookers.
I'm in between dry cum and iron sheik. Like wiping feet right now. This is kind of weird.
That's not the Iron Sheik. The Iron Sheik's a different person.
Also,
That guy next to you is both chic and he's iron. However, he's not the Iron Sheik. That's the Iron Patriot. World of difference between a guy from Iran and a guy who has an American star in the middle of his chest. Right?
And I don't wrestle.
It's true.
This is an awkward. I think we're
It
really
is.
stoned today, aren't we?
Something's up. Something's definitely wrong. I felt like I was gonna pass out twice when listening to the Patriot talk about his feet obsession. Vinny, I love your style. You got a lot of confidence, man. At Vinny Fastline on Twitter. Take care, buddy. That's Vinny Fastline. If anybody was listening,
There is something
you
weird.
have a
going
tag
on.
for Vinny. What?
There is something weird going on today's episode. I feel kind of weird. Did you like spike us with something?
I have no idea what's going on. I love it though. You guys feel it too? Is there weird energy in the room?
It's the Twilight Zone.
There you go, baby. All right, moving it along. Your next comedian is Justin Blake. At on is Justin Blake. Topic, myself.
What's going on, guys? I got some issues going on. First one is I live in LA without a car. It's a major issue. And because of that, I've gotten too skinny from all the walking I've had to do. I didn't realize how bad it got until I was talking to my friend about it, and he was like, yeah, you have gotten skinny. You like gay skinny. I said, gay skinny? And he had like a real explanation. He's like, yeah, like you're just so frail. Like, you couldn't possibly be trying to attract a woman built like that. Like, you're actually the opposite of what's attractive to women. Like, women see you and they get jealous. You're kind of built like a model. You were like 5'11", 120. Like, there are women in the gym right now trying to look like you.
There you go. That's great.
That was excellent.
Hell yeah.
Drop knowledge.
I like that.
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, it seems like it seems like there's definitely something in that part where at the end, I mean, there's definitely a tag there, and you know, if that means that if there's women that are working out that hard to look like you, then obity.
Right, I see what you're saying.
I
like
thought
it.
you were gonna go to the point where your friend wanted to fuck you.
I thought of it, but that wasn't it. I try to keep it 100.
100.
I think you could also just
100.
defend your stance as a skinny person and put down fat people. Like, why am I gay? Like, I'm not fat, you know? Maybe
Right,
that's
right.
just... There's a lot to go with that. I thought it was great. I even liked your information about not having a car in Los Angeles. There's a lot there, too. You just had a lot of really great, interesting information. You could expand on almost everything you said.
Awesome.
Yeah. Boom.
Boom.
Alright,
That's a funny joke. You can even get to that quicker. The way that you speak to that. But yeah. Jeff Richards is in the house.
So many comics without cars.
It really is true.
And then the ones that do have cars all live in them.
That part's true as well.
I remember when Gerard didn't have a car, and now he takes an Uber everywhere. So, you know,
Well, yeah, that's how it works.
yeah.
Uber's really, I mean, Uber is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they're getting it in most cities now, but if you don't know, it's cheaper than a taxi, literally, to take an Uber, especially an Uber X, which is like a Prius.
Should we explain what an Uber is?
If you're
I think we've talked about this before.
you hit a button and a car knows exactly where you are because of your map, and then they pull up to you, and they take you where you want to go. But don't use the other thing where the people have the mustache on the front of their cars.
Yeah,
That's
that's
just fucking embarrassing.
You know, you're right. I actually take Lyft, which is the pink mustache one, and they make it all hippy-dippy. They make it so you have to fist bump the driver, like your friends.
Why do you take that one when you have Uber on your phone?
Because whenever, like, if it's closer, I'll just take that. You have
Because-
to sit in the front seat. You can't sit in the back.
Because you save
It's all
like a couple
hippie-ish.
bucks.
I save a couple bucks, and if it's closer. If it's between Uber X and Lyft, I'll do the Uber X. But if I just feel like moving and the Lyft is significantly closer, I'll do Lyft.
Wow. Look at you. I never would have guessed you as that guy. I would have totally assumed you would wait the extra time and wait and spend the extra couple bucks and be Uber all the way.
Hey, when
Benji comes from vast sums of money, by the way.
I'm just like a Jew from Beverly Hills. It's not like I'm special. Yeah. Yeah.
Anybody that's not from Beverly Hills and not Jewish, you can't imagine how nice it is.
No, maybe
I'm not, but I know what's going on over there.
You see, you hear that a lot, and I think it's just that there's a lot of poor people. So if you're not poor, poor people think you're rich. But I'm not rich, I'm just not poor. See what I'm saying? It feels
You're
like I'm rich to you guys because you're poor.
I said, first of all, I said you come from money. I didn't say you're rich. I said you come from money. You go, no, I'm a Beverly Hills Joe. But, I mean, you know,
I don't come
had
from
a different
poverty.
upcoming.
From
You
poor
were
people.
raised by a maid.
Yeah.
That's the sign.
Okay, there you go.
That's the number
And
one sign.
by round of applause, how many of you were raised by a maid because your parents were so rich they could actually afford one?
I was, but my mom was
You?
a maid.
Really? You have rich parents? Holy shit. I love people with rich parents. It's just always a fun conversation to know what that shit's like.
Make it uncomfortable if you want to. It's not my fault your parents are losers.
That's what I fucking love about Benji. It's the best.
Do you buy your own toilet paper, Benji?
I'll actually put in an order with my mom, and my mom will buy it for me. But technically, my mom's assistant. Laugh. There you go.
Insert laugh.
Helene buys my toilet paper at Smart and Final, and then I pick it up from Aflalo Equities.
Guess who's talking about Hollywood, everybody? It's Jake Marin, at Jake Marin1 on Twitter.
Thank you, Tony. Hey everybody. So I love Hollywood because it seems like every race out here acts like another race. You got a lot of black guys who dress like white nerds, a whole lot of white nerds who wear gold chains and snapback hats, and Italian food is only cooked by Mexicans. It's diversity, right? I hate those rappers though on Hollywood Boulevard. They come up to you and they give you a free CD, then they ask for $20. It's pretty scandalous, but sometimes karma comes back on these guys. The other day, 2 of these rappers got in a fight. Their names were Purple Reggae and Swag Nation. Yeah, got in a brutal fist fight and the cops were called. They were both arrested. But I know what you guys are wondering. You're wondering, Jake, who won this fight? And I think it's pretty obvious. Society. That's it.
Even the microphone gave you a thumbs down after that. All right. I'll start off by saying this. You can't do a Mexican cooking joke.
I was gonna say the same.
Sorry to break the news to you, man. It's just, that is just one that is just, I mean, that can't be what you get at. Right, Jeff?
Yeah.
What?
Wait a second. Is your real name Jeff, you son of a bitch?
Yes. You caught me off guard because my real name is
Epic moment. Oh my god, that's great. That was awesome. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
The Iron Jeff.
Yeah. Boy, you really blew it on that one, man. Now we
call
all
the Iron Jeff now?
The Iron Jeff.
And we're friends on Facebook, you know.
Well, yeah, well, I know. I was playing along with it there, buddy. Anyway, thank you.
What was the Mexican joke?
What, are you gonna blow the whole show? Come on, man.
He said you go to an Italian restaurant and everyone cooking is Mexican. Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, they'll get down
So
on it.
stupid.
It's just true, also.
Well, it's like that's like what 80-year-old guys have been saying for the last 30 years.
Right.
It's like there's no reason to say it.
It's like,
And you're doing like the nice guy thing. There's no reason. If I tell tons of racist jokes, you're like a nice white guy. Just do the nice white guy thing. There's no point making fun of Mexicans. It's all I got, but you don't need it.
And then the second premise, where you're talking about, the 2 rappers coming up to you, or whatever, about being annoyed at rappers, like $20 a CD or whatever. You know what I mean? But definitely, I mean, you say the names of the 2 rappers like it's gonna come back to mean something in the end, but it doesn't yet, at least.
and I thought you were totally going to take that somewhere else. Like, I thought you were going to be like, because they're giving away their CDs, or there was some reason, like when they got in a fight, there was some other kind of outcome because of that, you know, because they're not real rappers yet, or whatever, that there was some kind of like reason that you...
And when you go to a misdirect in the end of all that build-up, and when we're waiting that there's a chance we could hear Swag Nation or Purple Reggae again, all of a sudden it goes to society.
Yeah.
Like, it just seems like something funnier is
Feels
coming.
like you're trying to be smart.
Right.
You're like, I'm going to blame society, and that's the big joke, everybody, and it wasn't that funny.
There wasn't a good payoff.
Right.
The joke before, the guy before, he had a good payoff.
Thank you, Iron Man.
Thanks, Jeff.
Jeffrey, a guy in a banged-up plastic suit doesn't make our critique sound any better. People.
Yeah, I know, it's easy to criticize. It's easy for me to sit back. I mean, you guys have a lot of guts to get up here.
Fucking love this guy. Jeff Richards?
Yeah, I mean, I think you like engage the audience. You're a nice guy, and they want to like you. It's just like keep working on the material, and you'll get there.
Sounds good. Nice.
Jeff stole my coffee. This Jeff stole my coffee before the show.
I gave it.
Yeah, I
took
noticed
part of
that.
it.
You wouldn't think so. It seems like what would you have Ambien in your coffee, Benji?
I'm an
Because-
adult, and he stole my coffee, and he went like a bully.
For real?
I think it's a dominance thing, because he's like, I'm a big star.
Well,
I've
it's
been on
also
SNL.
like I look at it
can
like
pee
a
on
joke. It's kind of a joke.
Yeah,
That's
but
how
It's
I.
kind of a joke, but
But
you
you
can't,
pick on
can't
me.
pull
It's a
that shit
dominance
off
thing.
without amazing TV credits.
It's a dominance.
There's nobody that grabs somebody else's like, hey, I just got this. I mean, I remember you said what, a skinny vanilla latte,
Yeah,
right?
soy
And that
skinny
sounds
vanilla
like the
latte.
type of drink that if you're like, hey, you want a sip of this? Like, it seems like somebody with power, only somebody with power. It can't be a fucking. I mean, either it's somebody with power or it's like a homeless guy that like needs it for nourishment.
I also offered to share it with him, and then he
And
just
I
took
did
it.
share.
Right.
You did
No,
share with me.
no.
You shared. I gave you part of it back at the end.
Give me the latte backwash.
See, you can't
I
do
gave you
that.
some foam.
It's a dominance
I'll
thing.
get you
Totally.
back though,
And
but you empower me.
And it makes sense. That's what you work hard to get on SNL for.
So
Once
you
you get on
steal people-
SNL, you can fucking take somebody's.
Coffee.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Guess what? Hey,
What?
you get to say a guy on SNL took your coffee.
Fuck that.
When I first
If that
got
happens to me,
into
I would itch my butthole, make it really smelly, and then put it on Jeff's face.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, but you're part of the Rogan camp. You can do whatever you want.
I would have done that.
You're
no matter what.
untouchable.
Oh, whatever, dude.
Rogan versus SNL live comedy battle.
You touch my coffee, I don't care who you are. I'd probably do something about it.
That's true.
I'm gonna try it next time.
But
Yeah.
he probably did know that he could do it to you, Benji.
I used to bark for this guy when it shows him, now this is the pay, this is what I got.
Benji, you gotta do something. You gotta stick up for yourself.
What am I supposed to do? He's bigger than me, he's stronger than me.
So what,
he
he's
has
not gonna
better credits.
fight you.
If he would have resisted a little bit more, I would have probably given it back. But he didn't resist at all.
I did. I fought. You ran away, and I chased you.
Yeah, but you didn't chase me that well. I mean, I went into the back. I was in the back the whole time.
You're like you can box me out. Really, like I really tried to get it back.
I don't know if I'm gonna box you out.
He was turning his back. And he turned his back. Your back's like a wall to me.
That's why wiping butthole on back still horrible.
He'd hit me if I did that.
If so what? He'll probably
I
give
don't
you a
wanna get
coffee.
hit.
He's not gonna hit you if you have a fucking stinky asshole hand.
I've never been hit. I don't want to get hit.
Alright.
Never been hit. Lots of threats. Nobody ever hits me.
Fucking love Benji. I mean, he is the ultimate great bad guy. He's like the Christoph Waltz.
And like, you know what? That partly is why you took your coffee.
'Cause I'm a bad guy?
You come from such a rich family. I went really well. That's probably the essence of it. If you had less money, I wouldn't have taken your coffee.
Because since you didn't know what it was like to have no coffee then, now you get to know what it's like to have no coffee just after you bought a coffee.
It was so painful because you're like 3 sips into your latte and you're like, yeah, just getting going, vibing, bam, he steals it. If I had just a few more sips, I would have gotten a little more out of what I
You had a little, he had a latte. Your next comedian, you like that segue there? How I grabbed the paper, did it, and then, alright. Put your hands together for Ari Manis, everybody. At Ari Manis on Twitter. Just talking about hanging out. I like, and you just got like a warm woo from the crowd. A favorite amongst the comedians, it
God,
seems like.
thank you guys. I don't know about that. You're very handsome, sir. You must get a lot of ladies in your life. I live alone. I am lonely. A girl called me last night, though. Real female called me last night, 11 o'clock. She said, hey, I'm kind of tired, but if you want to come over and hang out for a little bit, that'd be cool. And I was like, oh, okay, I know what that means. I'll come over and hang out for a little bit, right? Turns out she just wanted to hang out for a little bit. Doesn't she realize I have a penis? What a dumb bitch asking me to hang out for a little bit. Fuck her, dude. I just got a girl's number from doing stand-up comedy for the first time. Moving on. Got a girl's number. Yeah, pretty cool. Added her on Facebook. Turns out she's in high school. Yeah. She sent me a message. She's like, hey, you're really funny. So I went back. I'm like, yeah, you're really young. Turns out she's 18, though, so I'm going to bang her out. Yeah. All right, that's it.
Well, you got your biggest laugh on. All right, that's it. Your second biggest laugh was a fist bump to the Patriot. All right. Okay. What did you guys did the girl actually hang out with you? Did that actually happen?
That happened.
What did you guys
girl,
actually do?
She called me over 11 o'clock at night on Valentine's Day, actually, so that would have been the date of reference. And we hung out, and that was all we did.
And she's single too?
She was single.
Wait a second. Did you try anything? Was she supposed to just like fucking put your hand right on your dick when you walked in?
signals. I wasn't getting good signals.
Let's talk about what really happened, and let's find out where the punchline is. Because it can't end on you just calling her a dumb bitch, by the way. That's not exactly what we would call in the Writers Guild well written. Blankety blank, bad person, dumb bitch.
Could be your fault.
It probably was my fault from the end.
Let's talk about what happened. What happened?
So,
take us through the magical Valentine's Day night in which a single chick hits you up
meet
and
this girl.
wants to hang out and nothing ends up happening.
I meet this girl at a show, actually.
What do you just have corn dogs in your freezer or something? Like
I stalk her online. Turns out she's in Playboy, super hot. Found naked pictures of her. So I hit her up. Said, "Hey, you want to hang out?"
how did you hit her up? She gave you.
Yeah, I got her number.
How?
I just asked for it.
On Facebook.
No, in real life. After the show. And so then,
And you were already stalking her, or you started stalking her after you got her number?
after I got her number, I stalked her.
Where was
Your
the
number,
show
you
at?
stalked her.
Yeah.
Where was the show at?
Hooters.
Get the fuck out of here. Was she working there?
No, did not work there. Just an audience member. She was drunk.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. So
The
then,
fact that you were even close enough to her to ask for her number, I know she was wasted.
she was wasted. Not gonna lie.
All right. So then all of a
Valentine's Day.
sudden, see, this. There's no doubt that this is the actual premise of the joke.
Yeah.
And I mean, a chick that you
She's
did,
a Playboy.
you did a show in Hooters, or else because it seems, yeah. Now the stakes are raised before she even gets there. Not to mention it's Valentine's Day. You're both single.
Yeah.
I mean, now
Did you
there's
bring
shit
in
to it. Now
alcohol?
it's
Yeah,
becoming.
did you get her drunk? She's an
gotta
alcoholic
bring her-
slut.
we-
Inviting you over on
We smoked
Valentine's.
weed. We smoked weed.
You fucking idiot. You met her drunk and you got her number. Why bring weed into the situation?
Weed
You
over
bring her
weed?
drunk and mount her.
I'm not good with women.
Well, one thing is don't smoke weed with them. Drink
Yeah.
with them.
I think we found the dumb bitch, everybody.
Benji Aflalo. Wow. No, I mean, but what's great is that okay, so
Isn't it
okay.
funny how a nerdy guy's frustrations, he tries to blame the woman, and she couldn't be any easier to fuck. A drunk girl from
I already
Hooters
know.
invites you over and you bring weed.
That was in
And then you
Playboy.
don't get fucked and you call her the dumb bitch.
I love what's going
So
on
funny.
here. And you're about to get your punchline right now. I just
Okay.
know it. Okay, because after, so she comes over because I know what it's like to be
I'm awkward.
a struggling
I don't know how to make a move.
comedian. Well, actually, you
Yeah.
came from money, is what we just sent up. Do you still have money?
No, very poor.
Right. Okay, so
But when
then
your
right,
parents
so
died, you
that's
get
why
money.
you didn't have.
My parents don't give me money.
That's
Yeah.
probably why you didn't have alcohol, though, right?
I could say yeah, but no. It's just because I didn't drink alcohol. I'm an idiot.
Okay.
You always bring alcohol and a tequila.
Okay.
So that's my.
So here's my question.
I don't know about tequila. That's kind of thing.
The one
works for you, it just
anything.
is yours.
That was tequila on that night, and that was fucking. Is that why you said that?
Anything. But I guess you learned a lesson. And I guess you could make the whole joke about how you thought she was a dumb bitch, and then you walk yourself backwards
Yeah,
through it and you
that's a
discover
good
that you're the
twist.
dumb bitch. Maybe that
I like that. I like that. I like
Yes.
that. Yeah, now I have to rework it. Good feedback.
Definitely.
Thank you.
And get
Definitely.
laid next time, man.
Just
Yeah,
one more question. One
sure.
more question. Because I know how this normally goes. She was hanging out for a couple hours, right?
Yeah, a couple hours.
At your place.
Her place.
Your place.
Her place.
Her. Oh, it was her place.
Yeah, she
and
invited
this
me
was
over
at
to her
night.
place.
What was the
On
time frame?
Valentine's.
Valentine's Day, 11 p.m.
11 p.m. to 1 p.m. was your shift?
Yeah.
Why did you get her number?
Oh my god.
Should I broadcast it on the podcast?
You are broadcasting.
No,
Can we get her number?
After the podcast, I'll give you guys her number.
No.
No, you gotta try
Oh,
again, man.
I did. I took
Yeah.
her rock climbing and nothing happened.
Well, no,
You want to go hot air ballooning?
Take this fake sword and go kill yourself, right?
You know how hard it is to get a girl's pants off when you have all that fucking rock climbing gear on?
And by the
Might as
way,
well just chop your own dick off.
I should have.
and by the way,
Not me
that's
right now.
another part of the joke. This shit is unbelievable. The real shit is crazy.
Yeah, you gotta do the real shit.
You're watching too much stand-up comedy, man, because
Yeah.
you're turning this amazing stuff that is your life into this stuff that like everybody's. It just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
have a
gotta get
better-
real, dude. Because
have a
rock climbing, after we find out all that other shit, that's the worst possible fucking date ever. That's craziness. I can't think of anything worse because it's the least fun. Like at least like whitewater rafting or skydiving, like it's like, hey, we had an adrenaline rush for a bit. That's just fucking like painfully dangerous.
You have a better chance of getting laid bringing a better looking, richer guy's cock.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Get all sweaty and then she's gonna be horny because she knows she smells like shit. She just
Well,
got them
I was
climbing her
belaying
rock.
her on the rope. It's like I had her life in my hands. I thought it didn't work.
It will probably work now, though, if you invite her to go to a bar or your house or something like
Yeah.
that. Just stock up with a bunch of liquor.
Yeah.
Maybe have dinner before and get a bottle of wine. And then have like a shot, like, hey, it's good seeing you. Like, mix it in early.
Yeah.
Then have alcohol waiting at home and have a reason why you're going back to your house. Like you have to. It's all about
Yeah.
alcohol and house.
Unless you're gonna
Leave the carabiners at home.
unless you're gonna rape and kill her, you don't go rock climbing. That's what you do. You chop her head off.
Make tacos at your house. Turkey tacos if she's on a diet. Make margaritas. Make the margaritas strong as fuck. Start off with a margarita before you start.
And then go
Wine and cheese. You go to Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, get some good wine and cheese.
Wine's too slow.
Yeah, or shots and cheese.
This podcast turned into love advice. I love it. I'm gonna use it all too.
Yeah, get laid, bro. Are
Thank
you
you.
done? Is this thing dead? Like, can you call her?
No, I'm gonna call
Is
her.
she hot or is she one of the?
Oh, dude.
She's hot.
Show you pictures later.
But this is painful for you.
It's very painful.
All right, do not give out her number or her name to anybody. You have one more chance to try this.
All right, then I'll do it after.
And then you need to come back here and let us know what happened.
Will do.
And
Alright.
get on top. Just try to get on top of her.
No,
Just
get
take
drunk
her.
and then do
You want
it.
to
Get
grab
drunk
her.
and just jump on her.
That's
Act
what I do.
hilarious.
Man up.
Body
Man
straight.
up. In the end, I have to man up.
Yeah.
There he is.
All right.
Ari Manitz. That's at Ari Manitz on Twitter, right, Ari?
Jewish. Yeah, he's definitely Jewish.
Manitz, Mannis. You want to tweet at him at some point about his new material.
And I don't know how Jew you are, but maybe don't eat because, you know, I know after I eat I can't fuck really.
Let's make a turkey tacos. Make it small tacos.
Yes, you don't want to overeat and then be like, I got lactose intolerance, I gotta go.
Right.
Yeah.
Just booze.
Instead of sour cream, use like a yogurt, non-fat yogurt.
Was rock climbing your idea?
Of course.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
She likes fucking, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, she likes getting liquored up and having sex. Not rock climbing. She totally thought you were going to get her liquored up after that, by the way.
Yes. She's a dirty girl that wants to be fucked, man. You just fucked up.
Yeah, I mean 11 o'clock.
I can't let it go.
11 o'clock to 1 a.m. is, I mean, on Valentine's
She
Day.
doesn't just want to talk.
And Playboy's the big thing, man.
Yeah, and she gets drunk at Hooters and watches comedy shows there. What an idiot.
Are you really good at rock climbing and you wanted to impress her?
Great fucking question, man. $1 million question from the Iron
20 minutes
Patriot.
later, yeah.
So on the head. I can't believe none of us asked that. That's a great one. Ari, is that the case?
Part of it, yeah. I want to show off a little bit.
Wow. Holy shit. You're like that guy that takes a girl to the skating rink and like starts skating backwards in front of her and shit. Like, hey, what's up? And she's like totally struggling and like, I can't do this at all, help me. I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, but don't I look cool, baby? Yeah. Whoa. Hey, I'm shooting the duck. Alright. It's an old roller skating move. At Father Flanagan on Twitter. His name is Ricardo Flanagan, everybody. Oh, snap. Talking about racism.
I've been searching everywhere and I can't.
How you doing?
What's up?
Man, I'm getting tired of like all the fake outrage about Paula Dean, like saying the N-word. Like, really doesn't matter. I mean, like, Paula Deen, like, fried chicken, has thick thighs and diabetes. She pretty much is a black woman. It's not a bit, like, you sit up and say, oh, I would never say the N-word. Like, that doesn't mean you're not racist. Like, how many black people have you had over your house for dinner this year? Probably none, you know? It's like some people would kiss a stray dog, like tongue kiss a stray dog in the mouth. It's just, oh yeah, oh, good boy, good boy. Go kiss that stray Negro in the mouth. Come on now, I got standards. I can't. He probably got herpes on his lips or something. I don't know. It's just like racism is, I don't know, you got the right to be whatever you want to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, it's not like you do anything significant. Like, if you want your opinion on race to count, like, you got to do something significant, like save a baby or something like that. Like, you got to be, like, it has to be a job. You should be like a person who saves people. Like, if I asked you what your day consisted of, you say, oh, well, I woke up, took a shower, I walked outside, and there was a baby on the ground.
There's the kitty cat meow, which means you've hit 60 seconds. Fuck yeah. Jeff Richards, what do you think about what Ricardo just had to say?
And how long have you been black?
Sorry.
I'm trying to make a joke. How long have you been doing it?
About 4 years.
Okay. No, I mean, you got good pace. You know, I think the first joke was good. I like the first joke a lot. I think you're. I'd like to see you get more animated, maybe, just to kind of bring it up. Do you smoke pot?
No.
Okay. You might want to do that.
Have you ever smoked pot?
Yeah, oh yeah.
How come you don't anymore?
I mean, it's not like something I do regularly. If it's around, I do it, you know. Not like
You
something
can't
I buy.
afford pot.
I can afford it, I just don't.
What do you do? What do you do as your job? As your regular job? Your regular job?
Yeah, I work at a call center, notary call center.
What's that?
It's like people call in that want to be notaries, so they call in to try to get instructions on what, like, to buy bond insurance, or like get instructions on what they should do in their state, what the rules are.
You help people notarize.
Yeah, I help them get like insurance and stuff. They have to take the test and get the training on their own.
Do you ever encounter any funny characters in that?
Well, I just started, so I haven't really got a chance to like see what it's really about. I mean, I could imagine anybody who wants to be a notary being a normal person, or, you know.
Probably a pretty boring person.
Yeah, I think that's full of characters, pretty much.
Yeah, maybe you can explore that a little bit.
Right. Like,
I mean, get the real stuff, I think, you know, like what you're really going through and what your life's really like.
Yeah.
Tap into that.
Definitely the fact that people like are still becoming notaries. I mean, there's something very bizarre in that.
Yeah.
It seems like that's got to be like being a milkman or something. Like, that's got to be on its way out.
No, it's pretty important to know.
Really?
Yeah, actually, you can become like a signing agent where you oversee loans.
But it's pretty much a scam, right? I mean, pretty much.
No.
You go somewhere and you look at the guy and then he signs his name.
Yeah, a
and then
retard could be a notary.
It can be a scam.
A retard could be a notary.
It could be an app.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not a full.
It's not a
it
scam,
seems
it's
like an
needed.
app.
Sometimes contracts and stuff.
No, but I mean, as far as a job.
Am I being too Jewy here? It's important.
Well, I mean, you would be the one that would say that notaries are important because you are so Jewy. But
For like half my comedy career, my mom was telling me to become a notary.
why?
Because they're Jewy. Like, well, you know, you could get your notary, blah, blah, and
What does
do
it even
notary.
do? Is it like a good paying job or something?
No, you can just charge people a fee per contract that you oversee.
How much is a fee? It seems like it
$40,
wouldn't
I
be
don't know.
worth
And
it.
you're not a notary. You do what in that?
You need notaries
I
the notaries.
I basically just field the call. Like, I let them know what the rules and regulations are, the procedure to become a notary, and like.
Can you give us like a couple lines of something that you say on a daily basis into the phone?
Well, I see you don't have bond insurance. You might want to get that before it expires. You got like until October the 14th of 2014. Get that shit done.
Get that shit done. I love that. Wow. People must laugh pretty hard in the phone when yeah, you got till October 14th, 2014 to get that shit done.
Yeah.
I wish my people that I had to call talk like that. They're always so boring.
You're looking at me like.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to imagine you there and what that's like.
Jeff, what would you do if all of a sudden you had like the body and the look of Ricardo Flanagan? What's something you would talk about, like physically, about your physical?
Just tell people to get the fuck out of my way.
Low energy black guy is huge in comedy right now.
Totally.
Oh,
Totally,
Yeah.
totally.
You're like the
But amp it up.
blonde
You
chick.
can amp it up if you. Do you like doing characters or do you?
I can, yeah, I can do impressions on it, shit, whatever.
I can see one of your impressions.
Yeah,
Is
let's
that
do
what's
it.
done?
See it.
Hey, one of the best
everything.
impressionists in the world, Jeff Richards, wants to see him do an impression. What impression are you going to do for him?
Well, I guess a cliche one would be Obama, I guess.
Don't do a cliche one. Do like the most inventive one.
Inventive?
Do like a Forrest Whitaker or something?
No. I have no idea how to do that. I guess it'd just be the standard people like him or Cosby or people I watch and see on a regular basis.
What about a white? If you can get a white guy down.
Yeah, what's your white guy? Let's hear your white guy.
A white guy voice, that's pretty much standard. That's just, I don't know, you ask him how you do. Oh, I'm fine. How are you today?
That's great.
Why don't you do the your whole act like
What, a whole,
Oh my God, yeah. Talk about being a notary like a white guy. Go.
Once you start
Like-
you're trying to fit into the notary or your job.
You're a guy explaining why he's going into notary and you're white.
Well, of course I want to be a notary. I mean, who doesn't want to officialize a document? I mean, I could possibly make money as a signing agent. I can oversee a loan, or
Do
maybe
the
the
thing you
closing
did
mortgage.
before. You said that you got to get your bond by the 15th.
Take it white it up to a 10. I really want to see you.
White it up to a
White it the fuck up.
Well, sir, you're going to have to get your bond insurance renewed by the 14th of October, or that shit's going to expire.
He's making a white face for the audience.
I guess that's how.
He's making duck face. I guess that's how black people think white people are.
Yeah, that's,
Duck face.
Whoa.
that's like this. I don't know. Yeah, that's how white people are. Some of them. Some of them just standard people. Just. Yeah, some of them.
We're okay.
Yeah, some of them cool. You know, I know plenty of cool white people. You seem like pretty decent white people.
That is your new opening line.
Yeah.
One of my favorite questions that I sort of like to keep a part of each episode in a tradition is I always ask a black comic each episode, and I'll ask you this time. Why is it, if you had to speak on behalf of all black people, why they call people who are light-skinned with two D's like that, light-skinned?
Light-skinned, yeah.
If you had to actually like be the ambassador of all black people and answer the question, why do they say that like that? What would your response be?
Because they have poor grammar. That's pretty much the reason. It's not a black thing at all. It's just a person who doesn't know how to speak.
I fucking love you, man. That's at Father Flanagan on Twitter. At Father Flanagan. Ricardo Flanagan. Funny dude. Nice to meet you, man. Whoa, this guy's actually a producer on this show. He always helps out, sets things up, and helps us throughout the show. And he's actually going to go up. He's at Josh Martin Comic. His name's Josh Martin. He's talking about dick pills. That guy knows about dick pills.
I have a friend of mine. He takes a crazy amount of dick pills. Crazy amount. And I went to him. I'm like, why do you take so many dick pills? It's like, it gives me confidence in the bedroom. Which tells me I will never need dick pills. Because I don't need confidence in the bedroom if all I'm doing is eating a sandwich. There's no need. Let me eat a sandwich like a man and cry. I'm watching this porno. I don't need dick pills. That's all. That's all I want to do.
That's funny. I like that.
Short
That's
joke.
good.
It's better to be shorter than longer.
There was nowhere else for the joke to go. I thought
Right.
it was good.
Right.
I feel like it's missing something.
Why don't
There's
you
something
say
missing.
instead?
Sure.
So why do I need confidence? I don't need confidence in the bedroom because I live in my car.
I don't live in my car anymore.
Right.
I moved out of the car. I upgraded.
Well, you also don't. You still don't have a bedroom though. So it's.
I have an air mattress in a living room.
Well, yeah. That's how I. Yeah, well, that's better yet. I don't need confidence in the bedroom because all I have is an air mattress in the living room. What do I need confidence in the bedroom
I don't have
for
a bedroom.
if all that I have is an air mattress?
I don't have confidence in the bedroom. That's why I fuck children. Something like that. Keep your confidence up. They don't know what they're doing.
Take them rock climbing.
What a fucking rookie. What are you, 7 years old? Yes, I am.
I feel great right now.
You'll never get
That
home.
makes sense. Yeah, I felt like there was something missing in the joke.
I mean,
Yeah,
it is what it is.
yeah, you already said that. And then we said a bunch of stuff that was funnier than the joke that you really should have been paying attention to.
I was.
I heard Red Brand reference dick pills. Is that Viagra? Is that what you're talking about?
No, the over-the-counter kind.
Yeah, the
We'll
kind
bring
of
something up.
gas
Yes.
station. From the Earl Skakel section.
It's a common thing with new comedians, the I don't get laid or I suck at sex. Like, I still do that, and I've been doing comedy a while, but like, is there the right way to do it and the wrong way to do it? What do you guys think?
You just look like this, and then you get no sex.
Yeah, but you see how that doesn't go anywhere, I feel sometimes. It's like, and then what? I don't know.
It's not always about the look. I mean, Ari Manis takes girls rock climbing.
Hey, let's be honest. Like, Josh, can we be honest right now? Because you make yourself look like this. You put like the hair like this, and you put the glasses on like white. You don't wear contact lenses. You wear really short, tight shirts
Right.
or cupcakes
I mean,
on it.
and
You
then
could look like a normal person if you
Yeah.
wanted to.
Yeah, it takes you longer to get ready than it takes the Iron Patriot, for Christ's sakes. And neither one of you can sit down. It's because skinny jeans, everybody.
And I know you rock it, man. I know you go home and you just fucking have tons of bitches.
Right.
I know that's your whole thing.
That air mattress is just like one of those children's fun houses. Bouncy house.
What if we found out, because he's been living in his car for a long time and he just got a place, but what if we found out he just like rented out a garage and he pulls his car into the garage and the door shuts and he sleeps in his car?
Another thing I was thinking is if they didn't buy a couch already, that he would have no choice but to take the back seat out of his car and have and then have to put that in the middle of the living room, and then he's still sleeping on the back seat. Which, by the way, funny story. One night, it's me, him, and Brian Moses going to do a gig in Pasadena with Brian Redband, and Josh is driving us, and our friend is sitting in the back seat of the car, right where Josh kept his head at night to sleep. And we were getting off the freeway, and all of a sudden he goes, we're all laughing, and he goes, "My God, man, I gotta pee." We're like, "All right, man." And then we start to pull over. First thing he's like, "Oh man, big trouble, big trouble, big trouble." And we're like, "What?" He's like, "I'm peeing, and I can't stop, and I am just filling your back seat right now." So that's the kind of stuff Josh was dealing with just a month ago. Now he has a new place and new tags to that Dick Pills joke. It's at Josh Martin Comic, everybody, on Twitter. Employee here at the Comedy Store. Good guy. Good new joke. It's all happening. Oh, finally some estrogen in this party. Put your hands together for this funny young rising talent. It's at Kelly Landry talking about anxiety. Kelly Landry.
Thanks, you guys. All right, there's a lot of athletes coming out of the closet these days ever since Jason Collins came out last month. But since Jason Collins was first, everyone's calling him a hero. Now, Jason Collins is a hero. Jason Collins is 7 feet tall, 280 pounds. I think the real hero is whoever's taking that big black cock. Speaking of, I was hooking up with this guy the other night. Not Jason Collins, obviously. But you know, I was talking with this guy, really giving him the good sex, you know? And it's just like really trying to wear him out. So he would fall asleep and I could take a shit. I'm serious, I have bathroom anxiety. But I know that I'm not alone. Does anybody else go to the bathroom and turn on the water so your date doesn't hear you pee? Yes, I know, you do that. Why do we do that? Because now instead of sounding like you're peeing, it just sounds like you're peeing really hard, right? I don't know why we do it. Do I think rationally in my head that guys in their locker room being like, "I got the best girlfriend, she never pees. She just goes to the bathroom, shuts the door, and obsessively washes her hands 5 times a night." Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah. I think there's something in pooping too. I think you can follow that up with, and you don't want to hear of them poop. Like, what else would you do?
It's so
Blow
churchy,
dry your
though.
hair after eating Mexican food or something like that, like something louder than a sink. Like, why is she always vacuuming the bathroom after we eat a lot of Where are you guys at?
Making a
No?
smoothie, blending juices.
Yeah, you just happen to have your juicer in your
Juicer in the
bathroom.
bathroom.
I want to hear a woman shit. It means like she's comfortable with me, you know?
Right.
I've never.
That's intimacy. You know? Oh, I heard her shit. That means she's cool. She likes me.
Man,
Benji, you're so weirdly neurotic sometimes, and then other times you're like, I don't give a fuck.
I never
you'll listen to a girl shit, but you'll she would have to have like her own bathroom. Like you won't use the same toilet as her afterwards.
No, I will. I've never heard a girl shit and every girl dumps me. So I want to hear a girl shit because maybe
you want to
So
hear a
you
girl
can dump her, right?
No, so it might be
You want to hear her dump before she dumps you. That's how that goes. Dump fest, everybody. Jeff, have you ever heard a girl take a poopy before?
I haven't heard it.
Have you smelled
it?
That's worse. You gotta keep the matches in the bathroom.
You need to do something because I have this problem where my bathroom's like right. I only have one bathroom and it's just there's the fans barely makes a noise. My water pressure sucks, and so you just hear like every little fart and everything little echoes and stuff. So I do try to turn the water, but I also have to like accidentally knock stuff off like the bathtub. Like shampoo bottles when I know something big's gonna come. I'm like clink 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 noises.
It always I do things like that sometimes and it always ends up going like off beat. You know what I mean? Like you'll hear the shampoo bottle drop and then you're just like you know what I mean? Like uncontrollable, blatant splashing diarrhea.
And then I ran out of the fragrance lately, so I've been trying to use soap.
Wait, what do you mean by the fragrance? Like what's that thing?
Like a little Lysol thing. So I tried to put like soap on a towel and then like spin it like a wet towel and try to make like a fan, and that didn't work. And so now I just take.
No way, that didn't work. Soap in a towel just oh my god.
He comes out of shitting, he's all sweaty and shit. Things smell like duty.
Right.
I think you go the opposite way.
He opens the door and just swings.
Smells like shit, he's sweating.
He's swinging the soap, opens the door, chick's just like, oh my god, did you take a shit? Just immediately. No. Why is there soap in the towel?
I think it's better if you go the opposite way and just submerge the whole effect and maybe put a microphone in there.
Do like an impression of me?
Just to put a microphone near the toilet and just go for it, and then
see if he sticks around.
It's you, 100% you coming out.
Right.
I would appreciate that.
I'm a perfect little lady. Eat the shit off my asshole.
That would be.
Like that.
Oh.
I don't know.
That would be funny if you had a mic, like you said, but there's like speakers like in
That's
the
what
other
I'm saying.
room,
That's what
and
I'm
the other
saying.
person doesn't know.
Well, not
every
just
time
a
they
mic.
sit down.
Yeah.
You know what else there should be? There should be one of
It's a
those.
concert.
You know
a shit concert.
What else you could have if you're going to have the speaker system hooked up to the bathroom is you could also have one of those 3D molding machine things that are coming out, and whatever you dump into the toilet, that comes out of the other side. So he has like souvenir turds.
Leave it as a souvenir instead of undies. Like leave the.
I have a friend who was dating this girl, and somehow her underwear ended up in his laundry, and he saw skid marks in her underwear.
That's not. Have you seen the blood skid marks, like the period underwear? Shit looks like fucking somebody died.
Yeah. Period panties. That's what they call them.
Yeah.
Pyramid. Period, not pyramid panties. That's
You know what the best way to get
one.
the stains out of the underwear is like that? You just take a bar of soap and you put it in them and you swing it. Your next comedian, everybody. Oh, thanks, Kelly Landry.
Yeah.
That's at Kelly Landry on Twitter. Thank you. Hey, it's a women's world. Put your hands together for Dana Moon talking about Ghost Hunter. It's at Dana Moon on Twitter.
I want to listen to her shit. Jesus.
Finaholic here.
Hell yeah.
Were you shitting? Where were you?
I was right up there. Does this count as my minute? Start it now. Wait, so okay. I kind of have a weird dating history. I once dated a ghost hunter, and I feel like most girls are concerned that a guy is going to use them for sex. Pretty sure this guy was just using me for my house, because I live in an old house. Like there were signs, he never wanted to take me out. He would just come over with all of his equipment and go straight into my bedroom and shut the door. And I heard from outside, he's like, if you're in here, give me a sign. I'm like, I'm right out here. No, not here. I'll just be hanging out here. I think he liked me though, because he would ask about my family. Like, he was like, asked about like my relatives, my dead relatives he wanted to know about. And I opened up to him and I let him know, like, that my dad passed away. And he was really sweet. He was like, were you guys close? And I was like, yeah, we were. He's like, no, did it happen close by? Can we go there? I have I need more footage. That's it. Still needs an ending.
There you go.
Working it out.
You know what? On this one, first, I want to check in with the Iron Patriot. What did you think about that Iron Patriot?
She's a very beautiful girl.
There you go.
Is that a wedding ring on your finger or some other kind of ring?
Well, since it's not on her wedding ring finger, Patriot, that's the way to know that it's not a wedding ring. You know, it's always on the same finger, or else it's just a ring.
Iron Patriot really.
Oh, I forgot. He can't see out of his mask.
Can I take you to Olive Garden?
Take a rock.
Oh yeah, that's a never-ending pasta bowl of disappointment if I've ever heard it.
Are you gonna wear that? Are you gonna wear the suit?
Yes.
Okay.
I hope the Iron Patriot is moisture protection for all the pre-cum he has in his
Well, that's a funny bit, the ghost hunter.
I don't know, man. I think you got to dig harder on it. I think it's a funny premise, but like the second joke didn't hit hard at all because we already kind of saw the game of it all.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Like we get it. You're dating a ghost hunter.
Okay.
So that, I don't know. Maybe build it. I don't know. But it's funny.
I don't think
It's
it's
not
really
funny enough.
What you need to do is you need to date a comedian.
Like
you
somebody
need to latch on and get jokes out of it.
Right.
like a headliner, like someone who's like.
That's right.
Guy's been on TV.
Touring
Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Maybe somebody.
You may already be Facebook friends with him.
And why will this help my career?
Jokes. You get some jokes out of it. Just think about it. Put it in there. See. What's another dating a ghost hunter joke?
Well, I love the part where you say, oh, I'm out here. After he goes, are you in here? You know what I mean? And he's looking for a ghost. And I don't really think you can top that with anything afterwards. I think that would be closer to the end. And then to bring, are you still dating this guy? Is it a real story or?
It's real.
Really?
No, I dated him for like a month.
So that's over?
Yeah, and he like did not like me at all. So that's where this all came from.
So he really rejected you. Is that what we're getting at here? Or did you get rid of him?
We both didn't like each other. It was weird.
Was
it was
the
like,
sex good?
No, but like we were both just like, all right.
How'd you meet?
We worked together.
I think it's funny that he didn't believe in you, but he believes in ghosts.
That's good. That's really good.
That's awesome.
Alright, I
Add Dana Moon me, everybody. Dana Moon. We're going to keep it flying. We're trying to get through as many as we can.
It feels weird being so critical. It's like, it feels like, I don't know. Like, that was funny. I didn't mean to be critical.
Put your hands together for @Maddie Chimeboard, talking about Jamba Juice. @Maddie Chimeboard.
When I moved out to California, I wanted to do some California things, so I went to Jamba Juice. Had a weird time. I was standing in line. I had these two young girls in front of me, and they're talking. Next thing you know, they're talking about me, and one of the girls, she leaned to a friend, she goes, "He kind of looks like Justin Bieber." And I didn't really care until her friend was like, "Yeah, he's retarded." I was shocked because people usually tell me I look like Ellen, so then I take it. That whole dyke going on. So whatever, I got to the counter, ordered my Jamba Juice, got a razzmatazz, pretty good, I was all excited. Drank it too fast, and I got brain freeze, and it fucking kills, dude. It's debilitating. I asked my friend, I go, "Dude, what do I do?" He's like, "Put your tongue on the roof of your mouth, lean your head back, and count down from 10. So I'm sitting there in Jamba Juice like, 10, 9, 8, 7, and I hear the little girls from earlier say, "Clarissa, you're a bitch. She is retarded." All right, guys, that's my time. Thank you.
Both of your jokes ended retarded. Was that a callback? Then I missed it?
Yeah, because like, they called me retarded.
Shit.
Where are you from?
I daydreamed in the middle of that.
People really think you look like Ellen?
I've gotten Ellen. I either get like boy band or like lesbians.
There was a lot of references to people you look like off the top.
Yeah, it seems heavy.
Yeah. I think I do that too. Like I'll reference someone like I'm an ugly version of this person, you know. But only do it like once.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's just like.
Jeff, what do you think he looks like?
look like a nice guy. I mean,
Thanks, Jeff. Look at this guy.
You said she looks like a retarded Justin Bieber.
Yeah. Well, I guess you said.
And you could say you're offended by that because you are retarded.
Yeah, I was thinking, I've never wished more. Come on, guys, just try. No. I was thinking, one of my tags I was working on was like, I've never wished more in my life to actually be retarded, just so I can defend myself. And fuck you, I am retarded. But I don't want to and then I do the retarded punch again at the end, so I didn't want to be too redundant with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, the middle is still a little wishy-washy.
How long have you been doing
It'll be 3 years in November.
Patriot, what's the Iron Patriot report on
You know, I've
that?
seen this guy before, and I'm proud of him for coming back because I think he's going to keep improving. I've
Thanks.
seen him before.
Thanks, bud.
You've seen him before here. Well,
Yeah, I think he's going to keep improving if he keeps doing it, every week, and gives you guys criticism. He's going to get better.
there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep it moving here as we get closer and closer to the end, making our sweet descent, trying to get up as many people as possible. That's Maddie Chynbor, Chymbor. Put your hands together for Nicole Amy, at Nicole Amy, spelled A-I-M-E. Nicole Amy.
No gag reflex.
Really? No gag reflex?
But Benji's not here.
He's listening.
I need.
He's
a
right
Jew
there. He's
here.
at the top of the room going pee. And
I just broke it.
the door's open. Yep.
Here. Sorry. So I just
Josh,
got.
hold on 1 second.
What?
Josh? Okay, forget it. Sorry, go on.
So I just got done going black, and it's true what they say. Once you go black, you realize everyone you know is racist, including your mother. My mom would call me crying and tell me that I was breaking her heart and she was going to die an early death. That this isn't what our family values. And I'm like, we value racism? I didn't get that in Hebrew school. But she was like, yeah, you're putting me into an early grave. I'm like, Mom, if your racism is slowly killing you, maybe you should be dead. Maybe you're an awful person. She'd also tell me, did I have any idea what it was like to raise an interracial child and how difficult it was? And I was like, no, Mom, do you? What black guys have you been fucking? And where is my biracial, prettier sister who I hate? That fucking bitch. So I told my mom, I'm like, first of all, I'm not even close to having a baby right now. But I will tell you guys, we had the cutest miscarriage.
There you go. That was a live kitty meow for the first time ever. I think we had an audio issue. Fuck yeah.
Very funny.
You killed.
Yeah, very funny.
Please
I love your
make sure
shoes.
to hit on me, tell me I'm attractive, because as a female comedian, I want you guys to only see me like that. So proceed. Go.
I'd totally fuck you.
Benji's already tried hooking up with me.
Didn't work.
Didn't work. He put his shoulder into it to roll me over. I was like, there's nothing more attractive than a man trying to.
We kissed for a second though, right?
No, we didn't.
Really?
I think we did.
I think you seem like very aggressively tell me how bad you want to fuck me. Did we do that with the other girls or something?
No, you did it with Dana.
Yeah, but we also gave her great feedback, and I mean, I don't think Dana. Did you feel like you were taken advantage of up here? Oh yeah,
That's his shtick, though. That's his shtick.
Yeah, he asked you to go on a
I
date.
was speaking in general.
He didn't say you're raped by him.
I didn't say anything about myself. I'm actually not interested. There's that.
And I'll say this, maybe that's just how some guys are, and maybe female comedians have to accept that men are animals.
Oh, I'm accepting it. I need it.
Comment's good for you.
It's true.
It's seriously.
It's the breakfast.
All the vitamins and nutrients necessary.
It's really good for you. Protein.
How much would the Iron Patriot have to pay you for you to stick your foot up underneath his rib cage? His rib cage armor padding.
For me to stick my foot under his rib cage padding?
Yeah.
I don't even need money to do that.
Oh wow. Patriot, what do you think about that?
I'm not a black guy, but I think we can get along.
Hey, so
Wait, hold on.
Wait a second. I thought
He's not a black guy.
However, as we found out earlier, he can rap. So
I got some soul, sister.
Is the new guy? Is the new guy you're fucking black? Not fucking black.
Jesus, Benji. Well, you're really racist. Hey, is it a fucking black guy? I mean, are you fucking a black? I mean,
No, the new guy I'm fucking is not black.
Boo. Oh, so crazy.
Did you just say the N-word?
I said boo. I was gonna boo.
No, did she say
No.
the N-word? Oh.
Do you get to say the N-word in bed when you sleep with black guys?
If they ask, you know.
So you've done that?
Yes, I've done that.
Give us an example.
How does that make you
I'll be the black guy. I'll be the black guy.
He usually is like, you fucking Jew.
No.
He's like,
what would you
he's
say?
like kike, and I'm like,
What would you
Black
say?
people don't say kite.
Yeah,
Hold on,
No,
I
They do?
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
No way.
no.
What?
Yeah.
Kite.
Kite. They love kites.
Blacks don't even really know what Jewish people are. It's like Audis. They're confused.
That's at Nicole Amy
Good
on
job.
Twitter. Good job. I'm sorry, we're at the rushing through. I'm glad that we were able to get you on. Very, very, very funny material, by the way. One of the best sets of the night. It seems like she hated us afterwards for some reason. She like killed for 60 seconds straight,
Well, I
and then
think-
she just attacked us.
I think we all probably tried to fuck her at one point, and she just realized it.
I don't think so.
But why wouldn't you? She's pretty and
She's
she's
very
friendly.
pretty.
What do you think I'm gonna do? You're pretty and friendly. And I
Right.
like you. I might try to stick it in you. I'm sorry. This is my condition.
I'm sorry for the people that weren't able to get on tonight out of the bucket. That was that portion of the show. That was the tag it or bag it right out of the bucket. The bucket or fuck it. Now we move on to, as every week, it originally started, we close the show with one of our own special creations. We have two of them here tonight. We're going to give them both a solid 45 seconds. And so we're pretty excited about this. Going first, the challenger, the person who's on probation. Put your hands together for somebody who started here a few weeks ago, a regular on this show, making her return after not showing up and missing her spot while being called. Put your hands together for at Sarah Dresses and Sarah Mostajabi, everybody.
So I've been going in and out of this relationship for about 3 years. And it's been in and out and in and out and in and out. Unfortunately, that's the only in and out that's been happening. We never, ever, ever had sex. I give him a full access pass to an amusement park. Any ride you want. All the fucking rides are open. Raging Waters. Magic Mountain. Nothing. You can use the back door. Nothing. So I've taken a vow of celibacy because I guess one asshole in my pants is all I fucking need right now. And so I'm by myself. So I'm on that journey. All right. Is that 45 seconds? I'm trying to
Very funny.
Trying to fit it in there for you.
There you go, Sarah Mostajabi. At Sarah Dresses. The one asshole you can fit in your pants, that's funny. I don't think I've heard that before.
I've heard that a lot. You should do
okay.
it. That's like an 80s joke. I'm serious.
Yeah, it seems like it would be. It seems like
Yeah, it seems I'm not really trying to be rude.
I had never heard it before,
I've
so I
already-
get excited. But there you go. So
Sorry. If you want to do it, you can. But.
And all right, there she goes, Sarah Mostajabi.
Good job, Sarah.
Maybe Google it and see that I'm not just being.
What's the Twitter handle for you
It
again?
just seems like Sarah Dress. Oh.
It's Kimberly Congdon, everybody, the defending champion, born and bred out of this podcast last week for her first set. Now doing 45 seconds. It's Kim Congdon.
All right.
Kill Tony regular.
Well, hi. I'm 22 years old. I hate telling people my age. Every time I say I'm 22, I'm like, I'm 22 years old. People are like, oh, you're so young. You don't know anything. You're so naive. You don't know life. And I'm like, fucking cut me a break, okay? I've seen shit. I've been here for 22 fucking years. I was around when Justin deflowered Britney, okay? Like, I know what happens at the end of Titanic. I drink a Stella Artois, okay, people? I'm an adult.
Stella Artois. That's funny. That's very funny. I think it takes too long to get there. Unfortunately, we've really run out of time fast, so we need to get Jeff Richards to do a closing song. Right. So Kim Congdon, thank you so much. That's at Kim Congdon on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Benji, anything you want to promote? And Jeff, real quick before you do it.
I'm at Tasty Jeff.
There you go.
Album Greatest Hits coming out in the next couple months.
And Benji Aflalo is at Benji Aflalo on Twitter. Anything else?
I'll be at the Death Squad show in La Jolla.
Oh yeah.
July 19th and 20th.
Fantastic. I'm at Tony Hinchcliffe, TonyHinchcliffe.com. I have a brand new, the H plus Hinchcliffe plus E equation t-shirt now available. And the new Death Squad shirt is also at shopsquad.tv.
Yep.
Pre-sales are available. That thing's fucking unbelievable. I'm so excited to get one myself. And now, ladies and gentlemen, closing the show. Thank you all to the performers, everybody. You're going to want to catch this, an exclusive. Jeff Richards. Here he goes.
John Sanders on guitar.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my God, it's that feeling again. It's like downstairs telling my brain who's boss. Wow, what a feeling. Oh, I don't know how much more of this I can take. Def wanna app. If you come over, I def wanna app. Get you interest, and then we can app. I don't have a place, I just have a car. If you come over, we have to F in my car. Get inside my trunk, grab a hold of my junk. I'm so lonely! I'm not fat, I'm better than that. My rod is decent and I don't own a cat. How can I own a cat? I mean, I live in my car, you know? Just wouldn't be fair to the cat, you know? I'm like, what if something happened to the cat, you know? Like, what if the cat got like a viral infection or some shit, you know? I mean, that could be really expensive. My friend Debbie had a cat. And it had an esophagus, it was too large for its body, so they didn't put a new esophagus in there. It was like $9,000. And the cat still died. The cat still died! And I don't know if I can go through that kind of turmoil right now. Def wanna app, diddle my middle and get depressed. Def wanna app, uncross your legs so I can locate your nest. Def wanna app, close your eyes if you have to, I guess. Def wanna app. I'm super quick. It'll be over before you know it.
That's episode 6 of Kill Tony. Thank you, everybody, for being here. The Death Squad, the doubleheader continues. The Ding Dong Show is next. The longest running show in Comedy Store history. Don Barris is here. Put your hands together for him. It's about to happen. At Comic Patriot on Twitter. Tony Hinchcliffe and Red Band. Thank you.